I grew up in the north of France, but my dad's family is from Corsica, a beautiful island in the Mediterranean Sea. I spent most of my holidays as a child and a teenager in the family home on the west coast of the island. The village is remote and its surroundings incredibly beautiful. The family garden always had fruit trees. In summer, the joy of hand-picking fresh figs, almonds, peaches, and brambleberries played an important part in how connected I've always felt to the place. Over the last few years, I've spent summer holidays with my grandparents from my mom's side in the southwest of France. There also the garden is full of fruit trees, plums and pears. There are also many fruit trees in the countryside there for everyone to enjoy. Most of those trees were planted by people from different generations at different times. I feel such gratitude towards both the trees and those who planted them. But growing up in an urban setting in the north of France, it hardly ever occurred to me to take a step further from eating fruits to planting fruit trees. I moved to Edinburgh over 10 years ago, and a few years ago, guided by a friend, I planted my first tree, together with them and my brother visiting. This was in the back garden of a tenement block. We gave it a name and nurtured it daily. Within the first year, apples were growing on it. I have moved out now, but I bumped into an ex-neighbor friend a few days ago who told me that Nisenju bears many apples this year. I'm glad to know it's still doing well. More recently, and for the last 2 years, I've been volunteering at the Bridgend Community Farmhouse. Last winter, we started a small community orchard with the support of the Orchard Project. I received free training in fruit tree training, pruning, grafting and planting. And together with others, we planted earlier this year a few apple, pear and plum trees. All the trees we planted have survived and are doing well. I'm really grateful for the support I've received from this community, and I look forward to tasting the harvest to come. Is it not amazing how much a fruit tree gives without seemingly asking anything in return? As trees live through successive generations, I imagine each harvest representing a new generation on a family tree. It reminds me that all the generations that came before shaped what the current and future generations are and will be. I feel that trees celebrate generosity and life thriving through time. They connect us beautifully to the present, the past and the future all at once. I want to plant many more fruit trees, trees that will bear gifts for those around today and for those to come tomorrow.